tell me there's not as many bad drivers as there are on these roadways. I'm telling you what, buckle up, it's Trooper Band, and we're about to spill the tea on that topic. Okay, so what has caused distracted driving to be significantly impactful on our roadways? Fatalities are up, but why? What are all the distractions? And there's so many we can list. Think about children. Hey, you, sit back there, be quiet, stop doing that. It could be food, man. That amazing Taco Bell with the new special sauce is fantastic at times. What about animals? Have you ever seen somebody put a dog on their lap driving down the road? Sometimes them excessive dogs, that's ridiculous. I imagine you can list of many things that cause distractions on our roadways. Leave a comment of what you think is the most impactful, the things that's causing difficulties on our roadways. For me, though, it's the following. It's phones. Without a doubt, it's phones. So the question I have for you is, when did you first get your phone? Think back in times past, when was it and what type of phone was it? Okay, my first phone was in 2000. I remember what it was. It wasn't no smartphone, it was a flip phone, and it was amazing. It was all about contacts, but think of how we used those phones back then. We used those phones just for emergency situations, and we recognized the cost of having that phone. It was all about minutes and how we use those minutes. And we always told people, don't you dare call me until after 9 p.m. because after 9 p.m. it was free. We didn't even call other people that we liked or friends or family because maybe they were on the other provider. I mean, I remember I was Alltel, and if you were US Cellular, I wasn't calling you because you weren't a part of my team. And we never sent text messages because it cost money per text. So if you would get a text, you would be like, hey, what are you doing? You're costing me money, don't text me. How times have changed. But as new technology came online, we had to get new phones as quickly as we could. That next phone everybody had to get was the Razor phone. Without a doubt, you had to have a Razor. We keep on evolving. The next thing after that, everyone had to have a BlackBerry. About the BBM, BlackBerry message each other. You were big time in it if you had a BlackBerry. And then we started transitioning to iPhones. Now, I did say iPhones because who wants to use an Android phone? Not me. It's all about Team iPhone, Team Apple, not Android. iPhones, not Android. iPhones, not Android phones. Now, so many more things we can do with those devices. If it's texting and calls, but man, we can stream TV, listen to music, and do anything we need to just as if it's a computer. And we're doing those things while we're driving. You know, during that time is when we started seeing states all across the nation adopting texting and driving laws. When we stop at a stop sign, we stop at a traffic light, just look. Just look left and right and look at all the other motorists. And I'm guarantee you, you will see one, if not many people with a cell phone out in hand or down looking down at their bits. That kills. And they're looking at their phones. They're looking at their devices. They're doing things when they need to be paying attention to the roadway. So what do? Well, the reality of what we do is we are in control of ourselves and our vehicle. That's what we need to do. We need to prioritize and make sure we get ourselves and our vehicle in line. So setting your phone to do not disturb while driving, because that's what iPhones do. And you know, Android people, I don't know what you do with Android. I mean, who wants an Android? Maybe you can add somebody in your vehicle as a designated texter. Hand your phone off to that person so they can be the person monitoring, responding to those messages that we're constantly getting. And lastly, if you can't handle either of those two things, then maybe just power your phone down so you can truly focus on the task of driving. As always, I need you to leave comments below, and if you find interest in this, share it, and if you could, subscribe. There's many more videos I have out there, so you're going to want to see them.